A mixture of two dipeptides, J and K, can be separated by gas chromatography and by mass spectrometry. Let's try and explain the two then. Gas chromatography explanation. So what actually happens in gas chromatography is that you have beads in a tube, and they're the stationary phase, and they attract the amino acids. And you push an inert gas, a gas that doesn't react with the amino acids, pushes it along the tube. And what actually happens then is that in gas chromatography, the dipeptides, so the two peptides, J and K, will appear at different times. They'll appear at different times depending on their affinity, that means how much they stick for their affinity for the mobile and stationary phases. So how much they stick to the stationary phase, that's the beads in the tube, and how much they move or are soluble with the mobile phase, that's the gas that's being pushed through them. So how much they move with the mobile phase, how much affinity they have for the mobile phase, and how much they move with it, or if it were a liquid, how much they dissolve in it, are soluble within it, and the stationary phase, that's the beads in this case. Mass spectrometry explanation, I think both of these, if you count up the number of carbons, hydrogens, nitrogens, sulfurs and oxygens, they both get exactly the same. So they both can have identical MR, so they're going to have their masses, mass divided by Z, their charge ratios are going to be the same. So they're going to have the same MR in this, so they're going to have the same MZ values.